Video is the future. Actually, it might not even be the future. Video is present. It started with TikTok blowing up, and then we got Instagram Reels, and then we got YouTube Shorts, and now Pinterest prioritizes video content, and even Etsy is rolling out their own video features. The problem is, if you follow me, we are creating print-on-demand products, which means we are creating products that we actually don't print and ship ourselves. So how are we supposed to get high quality videos of our products so that we can stand out on Pinterest and especially Etsy when we don't have the ability to create these videos ourselves? Because one thing you do not want to do as a print on demand creator is to have to order every single one of your designs and get it shipped to you to actually take your photo. If you do that, you're going to be spending so much extra money that you do not need to spend trying to get quality photos for you to stick out. But first, if you don't know me yet, my name is Christina. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller teaching you guys what I know because I truly believe there is so much room in print-on-demand that many of us can succeed. I have my own specific products and my own very special niches that I do not share for a reason because there are thousands of other niches that are unsaturated that you can succeed in. But before we go into the 3 different ways that you can make videos for your products, let's go over exactly where you are going to put these videos to stand out. And the first one is putting them in your Etsy product listing. So now on Etsy, when you create your listing, this is the view that people are going to get when they're finding you in the search. And when they hover over your listing, if you have a video like this one right here, it's going to automatically play. This is insanely eye-catching. I feel like these ones really stick out and make you want to click a lot more than the ones that actually don't have video. There is also now what is called Etsy Explore. It is in beta. It is not fully rolled out. And unfortunately, I actually don't have access to it because right now it is only rolled out in the US. So I'm Canadian. I actually don't have access to this, but many others do. You do need to have the Etsy seller app, the blue one. There is 2 of them, and it is currently invite only. But people can scroll through this, and it shows videos where people can just scroll through and find your product in a whole new way. Think very TikTok style. This is a brand new way for your product to be found, but it is video only. And if it is in beta, and I told you video is the future, I could definitely see this being mass rolled out shortly. And then the third place to use these is if you use Pinterest for your shop or even any social media like the ones that we had previously mentioned, these videos will give you an easy way to create a video for some social media content to drive traffic to your store. And like I said, video is really triumphing right now. It is beating out images. I personally don't focus on trying to grow on Pinterest, but I have tested for the purposes of my knowledge, testing video and testing images. And video has done so much better for me on Pinterest than images. My first favorite way to create any videos for my print-on-demand products is using Placeit.net. Placeit.net has thousands of mockups. If you followed me for a while, you probably know I love to use them also for my pictures, but they also have a massive library for video. So I just look at my product name plus video on Placeit.net, and I'm gonna get tons of videos that I can use that I can just upload my photo to, and they look super realistic, and your image pretty much carries on through the video. People cannot tell that this is a mock-up. That's what I love about Placeit, is just how realistic these are. And then you can save these and use these for all 3 use cases that we had talked about earlier. And if you need to resize the video, it is super easy to just bring that into Canva, crop your Canva size, resave it, and now you have a video in a totally different format so that you can use it for your listing photos, again, social media, or you can be using it for the new Etsy Explore page. Then my second favorite way to make videos, I love to do this especially for Pinterest, is using Canva itself and their pre-made video templates. So for this one, say I was creating a Pinterest video, or I just want to start with a Pinterest video template, I'm just going to look that up in Canva templates, and I'm going to scroll through these and find one that I like for my store. So maybe something like this. And I'm gonna hit customize this template. What I personally like to do is save one of my mock-up photos and then bring it into this video. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play with this template until I like the way it looks, and make sure you're adding photos from your listing. So this is a pretend listing that I had. I created a mock-up, and then I'm just going to bring it into my Canva video here. And I'm going to add some animation. So I'm just going to click on the back here. I'm going to hit animate. And then if you hover on here, you get different types of animations for your design. I'm going to play around with this template. I'm going to add some animations to the back photo. I'm going to add some animations to any text. I'm going to change up the text as well to reflect my actual product. I wouldn't just leave this as just keep moving forward. I would do something like the perfect gift for Valentine's Day or something actually relevant to what you're selling. And then you can see right here, this video is set to 5 seconds. I'm just going to give this a quick play. And you can see all the animations come together to create this 5-second video that I can then upload as a video to Pinterest, again, Etsy Explore, or my listing photo. And then as well, if you need to keep changing the sizing depending on what you're using this for, you can just hit resize up here, put in the new width and height for whatever social media platform or Etsy itself, whatever specs that you need. So you can just reuse this video. You might have to rejig the file a little bit, but you can just save it as a video again in a brand new file size. And then the third way that I have that you can make videos for your products is actually buying video mockups on Etsy. These have slowly been rolled out more and more. I remember seeing one like a month ago, and now when I check, there are hundreds out there because people can see that video is coming up and it is coming up very fast. So people have been releasing these. So you can search up video mockups on Etsy. You can see ones for wall art, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and I'm going to assume more and more products are going to come out in these types of styles. But you can actually just click in, and usually they'll have instructions on how you can upload your design to this. And usually, a lot of the time, it's just done using Canva itself. So these are super easy to edit and add your design to. You can see this one here. For example, if you just scroll down, they do have instructions on how to actually get your product onto this file so you can use this video. So this one's going to come with a link. You're going to have the file, and then you can just bring in your design and it'll stay in one spot. And then the video elements kind of come around. Some of the videos actually move, and each one's going to have a different way that you can add your design to. Just make sure you read them and that you have the capabilities to do so before you spend the money. So out of these 3 options to make videos, what one that you decide to use is going to be highly dependent on what product you sell, because there might not be an Etsy mockup for mugs, but Placeit has wonderful ones for mugs. I would suggest checking out all 3. And in last case scenario, if you can't find any videos, then I would definitely go the Canva method. I find the Canva method super easy to do, but it's not as realistic looking as Placeit. So if you do have a print-on-demand product that has a Placeit video available, I would highly suggest using those because they're super eye-catching. And again, it just looks super realistic, like you made these videos yourself, giving you a lot more credibility. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, if you could please like and subscribe if you got any value from this video at all. And I would love to hear your experience with using videos. Which of the 3 do you plan to use? And I also want to know, if you got access to Etsy Explore, can you please share your experience so far, since I haven't been able to personally use it myself. All right, thanks guys, and I'll see you next week.